Okay, hey guys. It's me. I'm back again. So, this isn't your usual video slash live stream. And I was thinking that I was supposed to do this off stream and record and do the editing, but I guess I don't have the time for it because, first of all, I'm going on a long drive and I don't think I will have the energy to actually edit. So, what I've decided to do is just wing it. Like, we're just gonna reflect on my life in my 30s. So, uh, before we go to our 2024 to and beyond goals, we're gonna, like, explore way back. Like, kamusta yung buhay ko and all that shit. Let's go back. So, you can call this probably like my life resume. As a YouTuber, I don't know. Or as me as a working person. So let's go way back. So I'm using a Wacom. So this is just a conversation for myself. But if you kinda wanna do this, feel free to follow along. So 2009 and 2013. This is, I think I was in college back here, and I was still taking up IT. But before even YouTube started, I mean before I even started on doing this right now, like, I only treated YouTube here as an experiment. So I started with piano covers mostly, and that's why music is also here. So you could say that both of these circles are intertwined in a way. And yeah, nothing much really went on with my IT career. I had a stable job back then. Like, I worked in R&D at one of the top mobile companies in the world, and it has been a privilege. So yeah, 2009, 2013 was like my college era, and I think 2013 was the year that I graduated. At the same time, I already landed a job in that R&D. So I never really took a long vacation after that. Like, pagka-graduate ko, rekta na agad. So, fast forward from 2013 to 2017, naging ganito na yung mga interests ko. So, I grinded my IT career. I wouldn't say I tried and went up the ladder, if that makes sense. So, kumbaga dito sa period na to, parang 4 years ako sa IT industry, and I worked in 2 companies. So yung una nabanggit ko na is the R&D that I mentioned a while ago. And then the 2 years after that, 2015 to 2017, I worked now at some startup where I actually now worked as a dev. As in dev na yung ginagawa ko. Kasi yung 2013 to 2015 ko was just more on application support. So you can say I'm like an application support engineer. And I actually have a Google patent. For those who don't know. See, yeah. So, I never really just shared it. But, yeah, if you guys know my real name, I actually have a patent here. And, yeah. So, if you guys know yung nagpe-play ng, ano ba yun? Yung video na nagpe-play, yung audio ng video na nagpe-play sa background. So, parang yung team ko yung naging author ng patent na yun. Well, I was still working at Samsung. Oops! Ayan. So, that's where I worked dati. And now, going back, 2017, ano ba ginawa ko dito? Oh yeah, this is where I actually took a leap of faith. Na I tried to focus na on music and a bit of YouTube. And then yan, sumingit tong trading. Pero hindi pa yata ako super active nung time na to. So, yeah, this is the part where I went on full-time music. I produced for other indie artists. And then, I think ito na yung sa next year. Next era na pala ng buhay ko. 2017 to 2020. So, as you can see, nag-iba na yung circle of life natin. So, I really pursued music full-time. So, this is the part where nabuhay pa yung Route 196. Nag-launch ako ng EP as Alex Corner. Before Oppa even happened. Actually, Oppa started 2018, but I'm gonna get back to that in a bit. And then yan, wala na yung IT career ko. Like, I tried going back to it. As you can see here, yan, lumiit na yung IT career. As compared here na mas mas binigyan ko to ng focus. Tapos yan yung gaming ko pa noon. Wala pa akong gaming PC noong time na to. So, parang binilan ko yung sarili ko ng PS4. And then, I think this is also the time that I bought a really expensive piano. And I still have it up till today. So, parang kapresyo na niya isang high-end na gaming laptop. Ganun kamahal yung piano na yun. But anyway, masyado tayo nag-sidetrack. Let's go back. Oh, shoot. What happened? There we go. Let's go back here. Music. So, 2017 to 2020, malaking impact to. Kaya to my heart kasi this is the time where nakilala ko yung jowa ko ngayon. And hanggang ngayon, kami pa rin. We're 7 years going strong. So, I found love through busking. And this was the best. This was actually the best era. Kasi lahat na ginawa ko. So, I tried a bit of voice acting. I tried to double down to trading, but I failed on that. Nag-gaming ako. This is where Oppa actually started kasi itong time na to medyo mabagal pa yung internet ko and all that shit. So, I wasn't able to be super duper consistent in this category, but I still did YouTube on the side. And yeah, and this is the same 2020. This is where the pandemic happened. So, kaya may writing na dito below because nung time na nag-lockdown, so lahat ng mga pwesto ko sa busking, hindi ko na tinuloy because yun, pandemic, COVID happened and ayoko naman magkasakit na habang tumutugtog lang sa labas and it wasn't really how would I say it? It wasn't really sustainable in the long run. So, in short, I got slapped by reality. I thought I could make my music life sustainable just by busking, but then again, after learning trading and all that stuff, parang it all made sense na it's not sustainable in life. So, I had to pivot to writing. So, yeah, that's this is the best era, by the way. But I think 2024 beyond is gonna be better. But we're almost done. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So, yeah. So now for 2020 to 2023, this is what I've been up to. So as you can see, lumiit na yung trading. My trading career kinda slumped here. I didn't focus on here anymore because I just discovered that I was actually good with writing. This is before AI even happened. So I was such a voracious writer, as I would say. And then I also got exposed to digital marketing. So this is a new skill for me. And then I still focused on gaming. And then I also tried to go back to voice acting. And medyo lumaki because I had more time because music wasn't even here. Oh my gosh, I just noticed. Yeah, nawala yung music dito, guys. As you can see from 2009 to 2020, I actually stopped music. Oh my god. So, yeah, music wasn't even on my mind. And this was the time where the economy was shit back then and we had to adapt to what's trending and all that shit. So, yeah, my 2 to 3 years of content writing actually led me to digital marketing. So this is the time where I got what do you call this? I got absorbed by a VA agency here based in the Philippines. So I worked as an email marketing writer for when did it start? 2021, I guess. I stayed for 3 years until this year, until they got rid of me because of AI. I don't want to believe that it's because of financial problems. Yeah, right. They're just cutting costs because there's already AI. And then I also worked at a SaaS company as well in 2022, if I remember right. Was it 2022? Yeah, 2022. And then last year I also got laid off from that job. So yeah, and it was a full-time thing from a US company, and yeah, this was a bit chaotic. And then the reason why video editing became such a highlight here because this was the time where I actually started freelancing in video editing. Because I noticed in my own YouTube channel when I looked at my YouTube channel, I had an aha moment. I realized, like, why wasn't I doing this on the side, or why wasn't I like looking for clients back then? But luckily, you know what? Better late than never. I tried video editing, and so far I've been successful. So I dabbled with CapCut. I'm sure you guys may, if you guys visited my channel, I did a few CapCut tutorials here and there. And for this year, I actually just bought the Vinci Resolve Studio. And yeah, I think that's it for this era. It was a chaotic era. And this UI UX here below, I actually considered going back to IT. And I considered trying to go back to the IT industry, but not as a developer or programmer anymore because of burnout. Like, I don't want to be the guy who's always on call to fix bugs, if that makes sense. So I thought that I could do UI UX, but apparently video editing was like the main calling. So yeah, that's what happened, from 2009 to 2023. So a lot of shit happened. And now for this portion, we're just gonna draw what's gonna happen from 2024 and beyond. Circle the games you played. Yeah, maybe I'll do another video about that. Maybe we can go to the, what do you mean, the Steam replay. I might create another live stream after this. So I don't want to focus on that yet. So this is like more of my life in a nutshell. Like, I just wanted to reflect. Because if you guys just got in the live stream, yeah. Because I don't have time to edit. So we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. We're gonna draw. So, ano na nangyari sa akin in 2024 and beyond? So, let's try 20... Oh my gosh, bakit ganyan? Para na ako si Pirate Software with what I'm doing. So, this is crazy. So, welcome to my life reflection. So, we're gonna reflect on my life so far as a content creator / I don't know, freelancer / I don't know anymore because our economy sucks. But anyway, I'm just gonna draw some circles here. I'm not gonna dwell too much. So I'm just gonna wing it. So I guess I would call this my life circle for 2024 and beyond. So obviously, this year has been super fun as well. I would call this my life wrapped. So we have video editing, that's the first circle. Yeah, I'm not used to my Wacom yet. I think, yeah, my girlfriend gifted this to me back. I think it was during my birthday. I think last year or 2 years ago. But yeah. So I think this is gonna be my main focus. My main focus be going forward. Because I've noticed that I'm really good at this. And, ayun, parang yun, ang daming natutuwa na client sa akin that I can do my job fast. So, nag-double down na ako sa video editing. And not only that, I also double down on our YouTube channel here. So, as you can see, if you guys watched my intro video on my YouTube channel, I actually started with just 50 plus subscribers, believe it or not. And now we're at 600 plus. So, what I just did was do live streams. So my focus mainly is just lives. And then if I'm gonna do mga long form, I'm still gonna do the same shit. But the difference is like it's more organized. And I actually have a year-end or either a year-ender video or a 2025 video where I will like just walk you through, guys. I'll walk you through on how I actually do my live streams and how I edit videos as a solo content creator. So that's in the pipeline. And speaking of reactions, I actually also did a reaction video. So yeah, that's also on my list. Sa totoo lang. The reason why is because we're gonna circle back in a bit with this drawing. We're gonna show you my YouTube analytics. There's actually this one particular video that popped off. I'm gonna peek at analytics, and someone just bashed on my short a while ago. But it doesn't matter. I actually wanna share one video that gained the most subscribers. I'm gonna show it to you guys. So this is it. This is the reaction video that got me like 100 plus subs. So, yan. 104 subscribers to be exact. That's crazy. And all I did was just react to this music video from SB19. So, yeah, this is good. So I think moving forward, I might do more of music video reactions since I'm also a musician. So, yeah, I think that's gonna be my main thing when it comes to reactions. Gaming trailers, I don't know if I can still react on games. I rather do playthroughs rather than react on like my thoughts. Kasi sa totoo lang, sabog pa ako magsalita, and I'm not used to talking fluently. Like, I'm more of a behind the scenes guy. So, yeah. What else is gonna happen in 2024 and beyond? I actually became more active in LinkedIn. So, because of LinkedIn, I got a couple of leads, clients, and this is now one of my priorities moving forward. But not as Oppa, like my real name. But if you followed me on my YouTube channel and you saw my video about my short form masterclass, this happened in 2023 around for the fourth quarter. So yeah, LinkedIn should be here, but I didn't include it yet because I decided to double down on it this year, if that made sense. So yeah, ayun na yun. This is probably gonna be my 2024 in a nutshell. 2024 and beyond, rather. So moving on to 2025, I think I'm just gonna continue this. And I might go back to voice acting again because I've missed doing impersonations, to be honest. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. Sorry, I'm just winging this because wala na akong maisip na ano. Kasi pag gumawa ako ng scripted na ano, like looking back, parang ma-OOC lang ako masyado sa sarili ko. So, eto na muna, I guess. I'm gonna focus mainly on this one. Kasi a lot of foreign clients are valuing me for this skill. So, I really need to be good at this shit. So, ayun. So, as for my games, I don't know yet. I don't really play the mainstreams. And I'm gonna just continue playing the games that I like. Mostly roguelikes, mostly Risk of Rain 2 lang. Kasi sa totoo lang, I'm so tired with the current state of the gaming industry. Lahat na lang kailangan online. Like, wala nang sumikat na mga offline game. Hindi ko magets bakit kailangan nakakonect lagi sa internet kahit single player lang yung nilalaro mo. And it sucks. And ayun, may nag-react dito na napadaan lang sa YouTube short ko. I think this was the one. Ayan. Bro is on to absolutely nothing. Okay. Sige kya, ganon. So yan. I guess this ends my quick life reflection. So this is the entire chart from 2009 starting YouTube until today. And I don't know, for my next video, I'm gonna stop this live. I'm gonna record another one where I'm gonna talk about the games that I played. So we're gonna unwrap our Steam. Yun yung sunod natin gagawin. So yeah. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in like 5 minutes kasi gagawa pa ako ng thumbnail. So ganon buhay. And no, we're not playing Roblox.